to the grave.
International talk-topping podcast is bringing you discussions and personal commentary on music, entertainment, celebrities, politics, love, health, and happiness. Catch up on missed episodes anywhere you can find a podcast on all platforms. So do you want the tea? Well, simply talk with TURKBISH. Just talk with me.
One thing motherfucking birds want stone at TURKBISH.
What's going on, you guys? It's your boy TURKBISH here. We are at the Continental GSO for an exclusive interview. Today, I have a musician, model, entrepreneur, and creative visionary known for blending music, branding, and immersive experiences that encourages people to think bigger. The creative work of growing online presence, his brand is built on being authentic, self-expression, and inspiration to chase goals. His mission is to spread love, create meaningful experiences, to motivate others to dream without limits. Welcome to Talk with Turk today, Marc Bravo. What's going on, man? How you doing?
Much. I'm doing well. I love that introduction.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Appreciate it.
No doubt.
You're out on the road and you're getting things done. Tell people who Marc Bravo is.
Marc Bravo is a person who wants to inspire you to think bigger, to show love and be yourself, along the journey.
Of course.
And make sure you show love to others and make sure that, you know how to receive love too, because that's very important.
That's very true. Very true.
Mm-hmm.
So your brand encourages think bigger.
Mm-hmm.
What inspired that message or backstory?
For me, growing up in this industry, I started very young at 13 years old. So I got to see a lot of people who thought it was only one way to make it, just going through the record labels or going down to get on the radio or have somebody like hear your CD. But for me, I grew up in around a family that allowed me to push my own limits. I got to see the rise and fall of a lot of artists. So there's so many ways that you can go about your career. And the way I do things, I hope that it inspires others to see that, you don't have to just go by the book. You can be a person that creates something that could write their own book one day.
Very true. I'm in the process of writing one now, so that message rings true to a lot of people out here. So what has been the biggest lesson you've learned while building your brand independently?
To not stop. The answers will come, even when you don't know what's next. You have to take those steps and you have to be diligent. Sometimes you have to sit still in order for things to play out the way that they're supposed to.
Right. Love that. And so at what moment did you know that it wasn't just a hobby, this was your purpose?
It's still a hobby and my purpose. I like it. It's like a duality of it. So, that helps it never not be fun. I do what I do for fun first, and then I know I've learned how to monetize it so that I can continue to create freely without having to, stress too much over finances.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
So you are involved in music, modeling, entrepreneurship, and creative campaigns. So how do you balance wearing so many hats?
I've kind of stitched all those hats into one hat, so I think it's a matter of cohesiveness. Really matters. So you can wear a lot of different hats, but don't have them contrast. If anything, have them complement each other. So
that's very true.
Each thing you can do, and it kind of I like to kill one bird with a lot of stones. So.
I know a lot of people that hate that saying because they're like, let's not kill the birds, But I mean, it's really real because, when you're independently doing your dream out here, chasing your goals and your dreams, there's a lot of things that come into play with that.
Exactly.
Like you mentioned, finances, like you have to fund your own dream at times to get where you need to be. So like, how has social media changed the way you connect with your audiences and marketing yourself these days?
That's a good question. Like back in the day, I would go out and I would really touch the people. I would do street performances in the New York subway stations and DC metro stations. I would do that. I would say nowadays you can get that same impact, if not a lot more, just by going on threads and saying what you have going on or posting your stuff on TikTok or Instagram. So it allows you to reach a lot more people outside of just your own bubble and own circle. I have new fans that find me every day. So it's a matter of not getting so caught up in the McDonaldization of being online, because you'll meet a lot of people and it'll come and go if you don't know how to really grasp and learn how to make opportunities out of those moments of connection. So it still causes still requires a duality of being there in person and also being online.
That's great. That's great.
Hmm.
So, what project are you most excited for right now, and why should they pay attention to it the most?
Absolutely. Spontaneous Slim is my next project. It's funny that you have the orange microphone because this goes perfectly with
I
that.
see it.
I don't know if you've been seeing the orange ski mask, but
Yes.
yeah, Spontaneous Slim is a character that I've created based on in the world of Gotham, what their music scene would be like
Okay.
essentially. So he has like a superhero esque aesthetic to him, but he's been through a lot of tragedy like throughout that city. It's very dangerous.
Mm,
So he's been in a car accident. He had brain damage and he hasn't been able. He was like an emerging artist that was very well known,
right.
and he hasn't been able to like really speak for the last 2 or 3 years.
Mm.
So working on speech therapy, and he's found that he's had a talent to only get his words back when he's performing music.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's the only time. So it's actually a plus in a way too. So now he's been practicing, ready to show that to the world, but he still can't really speak through like regular sentences.
Okay.
So he'll be writing on a whiteboard and all that to like express himself throughout tour.
Okay.
So
Okay.
this
Okay.
album is about him now. It's like his post album after the accident, everything what he's been working on over the last 2 or 3 years, and he's ready to present that to the world.
I love that. And we can't wait to hear it.
Absolutely.
So, with
Hmm.
music being the subject, if you could collaborate with any three artists, who and why?
Erica Badu, because that's just who I
Love
grew
her.
up on. Um, I would say Currency.
Okay.
Currency's one of
That's a
my
good
favorite
one.
artists. Yeah, he's very smooth. I think that'd be a fun collaboration. And I would say 320. 320 is actually an artist that myself and my lady we listen to a lot, and it's very much neo soul based. So I think that would make a really good collaboration
We
too.
got to check those artists out,
Yeah,
especially Currency and 320.
yeah.
You have some songs that people might can look up.
Yes, The Light by 320 is a really good song for sure.
Okay.
And then for Currency, you can go listen to the album called The Stoned Immaculate. If you haven't heard any Currency, I would suggest to start there. The Stoned
Right.
Immaculate. He doesn't make all sonically pleasing music, but that album is very sonically pleasing. And
Okay.
once you listen to that, you'll understand his style a little more.
Okay. We're gonna check that out. Check that out.
Absolutely. Yep.
So, beyond music, let's speak personally. What's one misconception they have about you that you would like to clear up?
Um, I don't know. I think misconceptions are important. So I don't really think anything needs clearing up.
Okay.
I think whatever you think of me, either you'll be stuck on that, or if you're open to a different idea, you'll find that whenever it's time, it's never too late to be a fan of Marc Bravo.
Y'all heard it. Okay.
Hmm.
So, what inspires you while creating when you're thinking about what you want to do creatively? What inspires you in those moments? What do you think of?
I think of the inner child in me that wanted to just create freely, to be able to record his own music, which I do at my own house now. So for
Okay.
me, I'm able to just kind of let go and just channel whatever God wants me to speak about.
Hmm.
And once that hits and I have the right instrumentation, I'm able to lay it down very fast. I make my songs within like 30 minutes to an
Oh,
hour
okay.
and
So
done
that's
and mix
quick.
and yeah. Yep.
You're a great creative. I
Absolutely,
wish I
yeah.
could
I can
finish my
just get them
songs
out.
that
Yep,
quick.
for sure. It's like a ability now, like a muscle, that I've
Yeah.
grown over
It
time.
over
Hmm.
time you've
Yep.
done it so many times,
Yeah,
it just comes to you
I've been
quickly.
in studios with whole gangs and everything,
Oh, really?
and it's completely silent and there's guns and drugs on the table, and I gotta
Mm.
I gotta do ad libs in a quiet
Oh.
room, So it's like after doing that, you really grow confidence within yourself. So I've been in a
Okay.
lot of different spaces making music for sure.
Okay, and it's going to
Hmm.
continue to help push you further and excel you further in life.
I
So,
agree. Yeah.
what advice would you give to creatives like yourself who sometimes may feel stuck or overlooked because it's hard out here?
Hmm. I would say go get inspiration, and stop overlooking yourself first and foremost. I think people who don't overlook themselves don't really have to worry about what other people when other people overlook them, because when you like really believe in yourself so much, you kind of just like build that house and people will come and people will admire that. I
Yeah,
think the moment you really buy into what you're selling, that's
right.
when other people are able to really see it for what it is.
I love that. That's a
Hmm.
great message. Great
Hmm.
message.
Thank you.
So, from 5 to 10 years from now,
Hmm.
what do you hope your legacy will be, or even if it's just beginning, what do you hope they'll be saying about Marc Bravo as a person, as an artist, as a creative?
Marc Bravo showed us that there's so many ways and facets that you can bring creativity into your life and your lifestyle. From us being at Essence Fest to having like the best hairstyles out there, like I think that was creativity, that was rhythm, that was music. I think us being able to, or myself being able to like build a family for myself, and how I'm gonna work my music into having a family as well too. Like I got whole circus themes and stuff like that'll incorporate my kids and stuff like that too. So I think really building, like I said, a muscle out of what you do. And I want to just be known for, like I said, inspiring people to think bigger and to show them that there are no limits to anything you want to do. Like you can, it's a lot of things I have planned, so they'll see over time for sure.
Okay, over time. Yeah. We'll get them. So let's enter our lightning round. So these are like quick questions. You can give an explanation to how you answered it and why you answered it the way you did. But let's start. So one word to describe Marc Bravo.
Alluring.
Alluring. Okay, great one. Theme song, favorite theme song. It could be any type of song in life.
How Can I Believe What You Say by that Larry Williams.
Okay, is there a reason why with that?
It's just a song about effort and getting rewarded for those efforts, and the latter of not getting rewarded for those efforts. But it's just showing through life's like kind of how can I believe what you say. And for those who haven't heard that song, definitely
check it out.
Go check it out for sure, because you won't be able to believe everything in life, but you gotta keep going.
You're dropping gems for us today. Yeah, love it. So finish this sentence. The world needs more
passion.
I think that's all that needs to be said. Yeah. So coffee versus tea.
I'm gonna go tea.
Tea. Okay. Morning or night owl?
I like a duality of both.
Okay.
Sometimes the night owl leads into the morning.
Okay. Studio session or live?
Or live performing?
Yeah. Studio session or live performing?
That's hard. I would say studio sessions for me are just it's like a very fun therapeutic thing. Okay. So I would say that for that, but then performing live is like so fulfilling when you're done and you put the crowd in the palm of your hand and was able to really control that room. That's a great feeling too after that, you know? So yeah, they're both for their own reasons.
Okay. One artist on repeat.
One artist on repeat is gonna be Jay Electronica, probably forever. That's probably my favorite rapper.
Okay. And what's next for you, and where should they follow your next moves?
What's next for me is the Spontaneous Slim tour and the Spontaneous Slim album. You can find that on any of my pages. It's Marc Bravo everywhere, so it's MARC Bravo. You can just put that in Google and you'll be able to find me, and you'll start your journey wherever you're supposed to.
Okay. And we'll also make sure to put it in the links, the description, all of that, where you can find him and everything that he's got going on in life right now. You'll be able to keep up with everything Marc Bravo. So once again, we want to thank you for coming by. And I want to shout out to the Continental Club on Facebook and Insta at Continental Club GSO. They also have a Pride event September 12th, 3 queer music acts and a burlesque show. And we want to thank them for allowing us to have the space to come and do this interview. We appreciate you for stopping by on the show. We had some scheduling conflicts, but that's how the world works. We're both busy. We out here doing what we need to do to make it. So, thank you once again, Marc Bravo.
No problem. Thank you. Appreciate you.
At TURKBISH _. Gonna talk about here you go crunching ice and not it. It ain't even ice. It's a Tootsie fucking roll. It's a Tootsie roll. That's what you get thinking you cute. Yeah. TURKBISH.